2nd and 10. Starks spins away and has an open field. Look at Starks go inside the 30. He's got a blocker down there. Is Janets, who shields the defender. And Starks takes it the distance. 65 yards.
I got to be honest, I didn't know James Starks had this kind of speed, but the backside pursuit, they over-pursued. Everybody went running to the left of the offense. The linebackers, the edge person, Melvin Ingram was all the way to the right of the offense. He ran behind, and the cutback went all the way for the touchdown.
Longest run of Starks' career.
But he certainly, before this thing is up, he's going to have to make some big ones.
And McKinnon's going to break one. He may break it all the way. Jerick McKinnon in a foot race. And he'll win that one for a touchdown. That's 68 yards.
Talk about patience. Looked like Le'Veon Bell on that one. He just basically stood behind a pile of offensive linemen. Got a little bit of a push from the backside, eventually down here. But watch him just stand right about there. He comes to a complete stop. Everybody sort of relaxes, and then here he goes. He can run. He is fast. He's a guy that they just want to have somebody that can break out. Look at this. He almost comes to a complete stop, finally sees the opening, and then he is gone.
Got Rawls in at tailback. He gets it, cuts it back, and a good run by Rawls out across midfield. Inside the 35 and still going for the touchdown. It's the first rushing touchdown. And it's a bigger lead for Seattle. And how about the offensive line and Thomas Rawls?
They do an excellent job. Tom Cable, we saw him at the end of that play. He's got to be excited when he takes a look at how well this offensive line did in their combination block. And they crush down the front side. They open up the backside with Russell Okung making a key block. And then it's all Thomas Rawls. Just one cut. He is off to the races. Just an outstanding job.
On the toss, it's Mark Ingram. And the former Heisman Trophy winner able to pick up a first down and more. Down the sideline, stays in bounds. Ingram heading for the end zone, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 5 by Will Blackman.
Defensive coordinator.
This game, the Rams starting from their 29. Todd Gurley back in the game, and here's what the Rams wanted from him. Todd Gurley. Touchdown. Who's going to be the player to break out and be the spark? Try Todd Gurley. 71 yards for the touchdown. Never touched. And the Rams take the lead.
You're going to see Garrett Selleck, the pulling guard, lead the way, get up for the block. This is just downhill power. This is smash mouth football. Good blocks at the point of attack to give Gurley that spring. All you got to do is give him that seam, showing his explosiveness and his ability to take every single one that he gets to the house.
So Todd Gurley, who scored his first 2 NFL touchdowns last week, and he has had 4 runs of 45 yards or more, and now the Rams are going for.
Ronnie Hillman in the game at tailback for the first time, gets it. Sweep left, good hole.
Oh, look at this. Off to the races. Hillman. 72-yard touchdown. What about getting that running game going, John?
Yeah, it wasn't working with C.J. Anderson. Gary Kubiak told us, we're going to find a way to get this thing going. It doesn't matter if it's Ronnie Hillman, Jawan Thompson, their third running back. Watch Owen Daniels pulling out. He gets the key block on Terrence Newman right there. And Ronnie Hillman, one thing he has is flat out speed, a change of pace back, and he shows the Vikings some pace, outrunning them all to the end zone.
Not letting the receiver get behind him. It's a huge play.
Adrian Peterson is loose.
See ya.
I don't think anybody will catch up to Adrian Peterson. It's a Viking touchdown of 80 yards.
Well, you got to think that Minnesota was just going to try to run out the clock here. Adrian Peterson one-on-one with Nico Thorpe. Breaks one tackle, and there's nobody that's going to catch Adrian Peterson. Nico Thorpe is going to come in off the left side of your screen. You see the blocks go down. Gap integrity. It's got to come to the cornerback, and that's a tough business decision for any player, especially corners in this business. On Adrian Peterson, he runs right through that tackle. A huge touchdown for Minnesota to put this game out of reach.
80-yard run. That's his 6th career 200-yard rushing game.
5 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Fake a pass, handoff to Martin. Doug Martin with another burst. Here is Doug Martin being chased from behind by Nolan Carroll. And Martin still working his way in and is knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line by Connor Barwin. Another huge run by Doug Martin. 58.
They will continue to look at J.J. Watt. 2nd and 4 here. Tannehill under center. This is Miller. Another wide open seam. Miller still going. Plenty of open grass in front of him. 20, 10, touchdown Miami. 85 yards as Miller is into the end zone for the first time.
Well, they're just able to split the defense, and they get them cut off. They get them cut off. They get them walled off, and that's how you're able to score. It's going to be off this right side. See, they're going to come here and watch. They're going to get the linebacker, number 50, Hakeem Dent. He gets walled off. Once he can't get to the next level, you miss again. Tackles in the secondary. From there, the speed of Lamar Miller gets him into the end zone. It always starts.
For the Jags, 3rd down and 7. And they're coming. Leslie and Smith. Mariota out of it, and he can fly. Plenty for a first, plenty more to the 40. Mariota's got his eyes on the end zone. Can he finish at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Mariota. 87-yard run for the rookie quarterback. And the Titans are back on top.
Holy cow. It's just rare to see a quarterback that fast running down the football field. I don't know what it looks like on TV, but it's impressive here in person. You're going to see here, start of the play, what really happens, they bring pressure, they get knocked out of their rushing lanes. Mariota does a good job stepping up, sees the lane to run, and it's a wrap from right here. The big play being from Kendall Wright, seeing the pursuit from the backside to stop Aaron Colvin right there. Great block. That ensures the touchdown. But, man, that's special. There are just not too many quarterbacks in the history of football that can do that.